It's officially 5:45 in the PM, Monday, 12/11, December 11th, and this is what I call the John Shaft aftermath. If you'd like to know what that's all about, you'll need Enforcer 250's two video gates from this morning. The last 8 minutes of the first one and the whole second one, but he swears to you that he wasn't in that video gate. Lord have mercy.
Man, old bark, no bite, you know that. You got a negative skill,
Hey, Eddie, I proved that, Eddie. Eddie, I proved that way beyond a reasonable doubt. Even more so because he told everybody out here that he made two video gates at Utica and Clarkson in August, and they're on his video channel. So, Eddie, I have to say I did it in the finest of styles.
Now, go take your shower. You did it. That's all fucking styles. You always try.
Eddie, I'm not lying, Eddie. Eddie, he told people in multiple video gates that he's got those video gates that, actually he didn't tell them in August. He told them in September. He told them in October. Or was it November? And nevertheless, he told them a month and a half later that he came to Utica and Clarkson and he made videos and they're on his channel. I cannot believe it. You're going to believe me, the video gate, or your lying ears.
Eat shit straight, dog. Pick them up, man. Don't make one up.
Eddie, I got it on video gate, Eddie. I can back it up. That's more than I can say for anything you two clowns are saying out here.
Video gate? I got it on video gate. Fucking cow, you're right. It's like a broken record, man. Throw some balls.
Yo, man, I can't believe it. But 2.5 and below, it seems like while everybody else out here is growing balls, his shrunk and deflated. He forgot all about his Kevlar gloves and his tap on the shoulder. Fear and common sense after he caught that one glimpse of the size of my chest. Some chest for a 4'8" midget, huh?
Time for you, man. Get yourself. What do you need? An hour, 2 hours? Don't bother. Why you going to talk shit about other people, man? Nah, I'm in Harlem. I'm in Manhattan. I'm seeing somebody.
Tell him 225. Tell him one more time, 225. 225. Tell that blow-mo homo in hell yes, Mr. Enforcer 250, the real deal. Nevertheless, I got to get out of here, guys. They're all yours.
Oh, now he's got to go. Right? All of a sudden, now he's got to go. How convenient. You know he's getting squashed. Want to put another man.
Eddie, I know I'm squashing everybody to you, Eddie, because you keep jumping the minute I come off the key. But I told you a while ago I got to run out and get supplies. But nevertheless, crazy want to shag fag me, Eddie. Don't forget to check out your playlist, Eddie. Eddie, don't forget to check out your playlist. Maybe you could go pick up 2.5 or below. He's been dying for somebody to bring me to him. So maybe you could get him over to me there, man. I think that's his goal, to bring his Kevlar and his tap. Don't hold your breath waiting, I'm clear.
Hey, fuck you and your video games, dog. You've been saying this shit for the past half hour. I'm going to step out and get my supplies. Yeah, you're a fucking junkie, right? Get your fix, would you? Get your fix and shut the fuck up already.
Well, Eddie, really, I can't fix your problem if you're going to cry behind the mic. However, I can fix your problem, and even your drug problem if you came and showed up. But nevertheless, Eddie, crazy want to shag fag me, Eddie. Hey, Eddie, your girlfriend needs a little help out there, Eddie.
Hey, wasn't it you talking all that yang about I'm gonna chase you down when you have your fucking gay ass scooter? I'm gonna tap on your shoulder and knock the shit out of you. Was that you saying that, dog? I'm not the one that said I'm gonna come over to your sidewalk. Not that I would dare that dirty ass fucking place. And pop you down like you say you're gonna do to me. So I wouldn't go that way, dog. Hey, Richard. Talk about hypocrisy, man. Damn.
Eddie, I must commend you for remembering intricate details from last December's video gate. Eddie, I gotta commend you for remembering intricate detail on video gates from last December. With that, your Sound King is clear.
He's got them all categorized. December, a certain time, certain date. He's like a fucking walking library. Listen to him.
Well, Eddie, you do remember the Gigabyte did come in last December 13th, right? I said it did come in last December 13th, so I know that video gate's got to be last December, Eddie. I'm clear.
Good word. On the sidewalk.
All right, we got the bad girl. The bad girl's done sucking dick and snorting her dope, and I got to run to the store. It's your video game, boys and girls.
That nigga's gay. He's gay. That nigga's gay. He keeps saying video gay over and over. Nobody watches that bullshit. He's a fucking crackhead, man. Yeah, he got a sign out in front of Mickey D's when it's open. It says, we'll work for money. And after hours, he flips it over and says, we'll suck dick for money.
Not fucking up anymore. We talking to the fucking moon. That's right. He gets brains for the head of cocaine. Ain't that right, Craggy?
But I was just trying to, like...
Fucking cracking bitch. I turned off the radio for a little while. Look, that motherfucker's still out here.
Hey, where's that Tony the Plunger, man? Where is that?
It's officially 5:50 in the PM Monday, New York City, and Elvis is leaving the building, leaving the video gate running. It's officially 5:40 in it.
Shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Fucking cracking.
Poor Eddie. Eddie? Oh, Eddie. Eddie, why you sounding like you got testosterone in your body today, Eddie?
And dog, I want you to say my name again.
Oh, Eddie. Oh, Eddie. Eddie, you're starting to arouse my affection, Eddie. Eddie, you're making my manhood rise, Eddie.
Fucking true fag, right?
Hey, Eddie, you know 2-5 blows the truest fag out here, Eddie. Eddie, let me get on out of here, man. It pains me to have to change my voice to homo or junkie. You already know. No, that hurts. I'm out of here, boys.
You see, you just can't resist not getting back on the mic, man. Listen to him.
Real fucking true fag. You definitely fucking homo, Richie. He's like, man, boys, we're fucking homo.
Hey, where's that Tony the Plunger, man? What's this Tony got there?
Oh, you mean Francis the plumber?
Oh, whoever, man. I gotta call him Tony the Plunger.
Richie, make sure you call him Francis. He loves that.
You don't like that, huh?
Yeah, Francis the Pope. Goodbye, boys. Fucking homo. Yo, that gay shit is coming out of him big time.
There ain't no liberals on this radio.
He shows it every day. That's fucking bye, boys. Fucking homo.
I don't think so, 'cause...
Yo, man, this thing says cool as a cucumber, man. Damn it, boy.
One of Pedro's gates, Richie goes, I miss you, bro. Like a real bitch. Fucking Brokeback Mountain boys, they miss each other.
Who the fucking Brokeback Mountain?
Sending him on his gate, I miss you. What a fucking homo. And I can tell you, I later, boys. He'd probably be saying, I know you could cook. You could come over here and live with me. He hopes Pedro, because you know Maria don't give two fucks if Pedro lives in the basement or if he moves out. As long as Pedro pays for them, pays the mortgage, pays the bills while Felipe's tearing it up, that's all he gives a shit. You know what I mean? But, yeah, you know, maybe Cracky get lucky and Pedro be his roommate. Who knows? They're both jobless, so at least they got that in common. Forget about it. Felipe's all in that ass, bro. He's opening that ass, putting that shit in there, and this fucking Pedro little miss making in the basement listening. Right. Oh, my wife.
Rocky, Mrs. Pedro.
That's embarrassing, right? That's bad. It's like Craggy. Bye, boys. Fucking homo.
The Pedro, you just took the entire off his truck. That's all he did.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. You're out there. Not tomorrow, man. 73s. Later.
Bye, man. Boy, 2x4 waving. Jersey side.
With the wave, Happy holidays, man. 73s.
All right, I got you there, brother. He's missing Pedro.
That's sad. A man.
Yo, is that 314 there, Boogeyman? Hey, 314.
In the comment section. He goes, I miss you, bro.
Richie's all by himself now, man.
Pull up.
Yo, how about that Boogeyman out there, 314? Hey, Boogeyman.
Shit.
He's all by himself now, Richie. All by himself.
Richie says something.
With all the dick lickers out here like 2x4 and 2-5 blow, I'll never be all by myself.
I thought you were
By himself.
See what I'm saying? 2x4, 250. Jump at the invitation to lap my helmet, man. Elvis is about to walk out this building. Oh, your sound king, your most talked about envied man. The man that makes them forget about their Kevlar gloves and their tap on the shoulders. Do we call that a justified truth? Yes, we do.
Yeah, motherfucker, he's still sitting there reading the mail, man. He cannot resist. He cannot
I'm
resist
rolling a
walking out that
spliff
fucking...
before I walk out.
Walking the crypt. The crypt keeper. Walking out that fucking crypt, man, without fucking getting on the mic, man. What a dog.
Eddie, stop stepping on 2-5 and blow. He trying to blow me.
Go out already, would you? Do what you gotta do already and shut the fuck up.
Well, you know, Eddie, if you were any type of man, you would know how to shut me up. The same way 2-5 and blow shuts me up. But you can see how well that works. Eddie, anytime you're ready, Eddie. Eddie, anytime you got that manhood in you or think you got it in you, I tell you, Eddie, 46 in Winthrop, Eddie. Or Utica or Clarkson like everybody else out here, Eddie. See, everybody that thought they were half a tough guy, Eddie, they came to Utica or Clarkson already. You hear how tough they are. You hear the singing and dancing they do now. You hear the show I got them putting on, Eddie. Eddie, what's the matter, Eddie? Eddie, fear and common sense rule the nation out here.
What you said, dog. 225 just took you the fuck out of my radio, man. So, some Clarkson and Utica and something from ready or some I'm pretty sure some derogatory gay shit, man. Most likely, but try again, dog. Try again.
Well, Eddie, we have to come clean about that, Eddie. Eddie, the only LES Lower East Side sissy that did not step on the Utica and Clarkson sidewalk or has not seen Richie within arm's length eye to eye is Mr. Enforcement 2-5 below. He wants to tell you he's got 2 videos that he made in August at Utica and Clarkson and they're on his channel. But he cannot provide either video for anybody out here. All right, so with that stated and that being a justified truth, I'm back quiet.
Pushing that button down on those big base stations, you know what I mean? Thank you, brother, man. Happy holidays to you when you get there, my man.
As a matter of fact, if Mr. 2-5 and below posts the link of the 2 videos he made in August on Utica and Clarkson on his tomorrow's morning show or this morning's morning show, if he posts those links in any one of those descriptions, dude, I will take all my radio equipment down and give it away on camera.
Who wants your fucking cheap-ass radio equipment? Those are all donated to you anyway. Every radio you have, Cracky, has been donated to you other than your 2950, which you fucking blew up.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, every radio that I own, I show unboxings and receipts for. That's more than I can say to you. But, Mr. Enforcer, all we really want is truth and justice. Aren't you out here to provide them truth and justice? And you can't provide or show them the videos you stated in multiple video gates for the last 2 months that you made in August? Shame on you, Mr. Enforcer.
Not only did I make it,
the past fucking half hour is saying the same shit. I'll be back. I gotta step out. I'll be back. I gotta step out. And the motherfucker just can't resist. Now they go on the mic, man. Damn it, dog.
Eddie, I'd have to say that he's got those 2 videos the same way he tried to convince everybody while he was screaming at the top of his lungs that I didn't do so-and-so's radios. But yet when so-and-so comes on the radio to set that man more than straight, to set that queer straight, look at the last 8 minutes of his video gates. He runs away. Look at the whole second video gate. In case you want to know what his video gates are missing, you might want to check out my last 2, and you can figure out why he did the run. The run. Run, boy, run.
Alright, you're done now? You're going to go 10-7 and go to the bodega and beg for some cigarettes?
No, sir, I just sold the radio. I got cash in my hand. I don't have to go beg for anything, man. But I am going to go to the bodega, get some coffee, some cigarettes, maybe a couple of munchies, and I'm going to come back here, sit on the radio all night, and I'm going to wait for you to try to tell the public or prove to the public or show to the public those Utica Avenue videos. I try to tell them that you got them in the same playlist and on the same channel as that video of me and you smoking your crack, and they tend to believe me, so the king of New York City is clear.
No one believes anything you say. You have no credibility. You're a fucking dope addict. You're a clown. You're mentally ill. You're 730. Who believes anything you say? No one.
Mr. Enforcer, I beg to differ that in the video gates and the big money playlist, and every word that you try to convince them, or every lie or rumor you created out here, I got your own lips to say it was a lie. Just like I got you to say that there are no videos of me smoking that shit, smoking your shit with you. Mr. 25 Below, I got more than credibility out here. I got all the credibility, man. You see them coming to me. You see them buying brand new amplifiers, and it burns you up, don't it? The most talked about most everything for your man is clear.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I see them buying amplifiers, but I don't see you installing them, man. What happened with that Sweet 16, man? The A pill, man. What happened, man?
Well, you were told multiple times. All the equipment is not purchased yet. So far, there's 150 farad cap and one of the 3 batteries that we're using. But don't worry, Mr. 25 Below. Stop sweating Richie's customers, Richie's radio game, and Richie. Try to do some of these things yourself, man. Try to get these people out here talking on your mobile equipment, your installed mobiles that you put together, your radios and boxes that, you sell them. But I have a very big question to ask you, Mr. 25 Below, because I'm an inquirer of mine. You're out here all day long telling everybody, don't go to me, go to Delta or PM Electronics. Why did you send your baby to R&R in Delaware, man? Why did you send your baby to R&R when you're telling everybody to bring their shit to Delta or PM? Why did your $29.90, whatever it was, why did it go to R&R instead of the other 2 places? I want to hear the answer to this.
When did you ever hear me say I do installs and I work on people's radios? When did you ever hear me say that? You got that on video?
Mr. Enforcer, I did not say you said that, junkie. Hit rewind. I'm going to ask you the question again. You're out here telling everybody to go to Delta or PM. And since you want them to go there, we want to know why you sent your base station to R&R and not them. Is the question clear enough? Am I stuttering or making something up?
You make no sense when you talk. You ever hear me out here making claims that I do radio work, I do installs? I never made that claim, Richard. Why are you making up lies, Richard? You're a 51-year-old hobo. Why are you making up stories, Richard? Put on your Santa Claus suit and go out there and beg for a few quarters, Richard.
Mr. 25 Below, I never stated any of that. That's you stating that. You know you can't do installations. You know you can't sell equipment out here like me. The question is, you're out here every day telling people, go to PM Electronics or go to Delta Electronics. Why did you send your Galaxy base station to R&R? Why did you not send your own merchandise to one of these 2 shops? We're dying to hear the answer to this truthful fact.
You wish you had the equipment you had. I know.
I guess Mr. 25 Below cannot answer the question on why he's telling everybody to go to Delta and PM, but he didn't send his radio there, and why he is sweating all these brand new amplifiers and radios I provide for my customers out here. I guess he's dying to hear some of them key up and say, Richie sold me shit that blew up. Lord have no mercy when you're coming out as little brother. Mr. 25 Below evading the question, evading the chance to provide truth and justice. I'm out of here, guys.
For the 50th time, are you going to repeat yourself? You're out of here. Are you coming back or are you leaving?
You repeat yourself every day when you tell everybody to go to Delta or PM and not Richie. Why did you send your radio to R&R? Why did your base station go to R&R?
Why is it your concern?
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. Why are you so concerned about the amplifiers that people give me money to buy for them? Why are you so concerned about the radios that I do? You swear to do John Shannon. Mr. Enforcer, you see what Richie does to you? Do you see how Richie exposes you and beats you? The inquirer minds out here would like to know, why are you out here advocating for these 2 shops like they are supporting you and paying you to do so, but yet you sent your baby, your base station, to another shop? I'm never going to figure this out, but I'm sure your brand of truth and justice is going to tell us.
You need to figure out where you're going to get your next quarter, Richard. You really need to worry and be concerned about where you're going to get your next $27 so you can survive for the next day. That's what you need to worry about, Richard. Don't worry about the enforcer. The enforcer's getting paid lovely.
Well, I'm glad the enforcer is coming clean, stating he's getting paid to belittle me, make up lies and stories out here, and worried about how I'm making my money. But it still doesn't answer the question about why you sent your baby, your base station, to another shop, and not the two you're out here all day advocating against Richie. Inquiring minds would like to know that.
I don't know, you seem very irate, very jealous. What are you worried about, Richard? What do you want me to say, Richard? What do you want me to say? I should have sent it to you? Richard, what I had done to the radio, no radio shop had the capabilities or the, how can I say, the resources to do what I needed done. Does that make you happy?
No, Mr. 250, you could never send your radio to me because Richie would never touch anything of yours. But Richie wants to know why you're telling them Sammy's the greatest tech certified, got all this test equipment, and here you are saying that neither one of the two shops that you advocate for all day long out here are not equipped or prepared to handle your work or your baby. I don't know, Mr. 250. All in the interest of truth and justice, I'd say all the credibility goes to Richie, and Mr. 250 is nothing but a lying, telling storyteller, jealous of every move Richie makes, every piece of equipment Richie provides for people out here. Do you hear them backing you up, saying I fucked them up, defrauded them, or robbed them? Wow. You know what? I'm going to buy an extra big bag of weed, man. I thought I was only going to buy a dub. I guess I'm going to buy a 3.5 now. This is too funny.
This crackhead still talking to himself? Shit.
Well, 9 dumb scum for the last 15 minutes in the video gate. I guess you're going to hear that the only one talking to themselves, 9 dumb scum, is you. Unfortunately, I've been getting Mr. Enforcer to come clean, and his voice is telling a hell of a story.
Let people watch those fucking video games.
Alright, I'm out of here. I did what I had to do out here. Hey, yo, Sammy over there in Delta. Are you sure you're paying that boy well enough? Because he's not doing such a good job out here, son.
Yeah, remember that. Don't talk to me about fucking faggot video game, because you don't have anything that anybody...
I don't know who 9 dumb scum is yelling at. I really want to have the audacity to believe that Mr. Pussy Boy, Mr. 9 dumb scum over there from the Bronx there is trying to talk to the King of New York. But I got to get out of here now. Enjoy my show. Don't forget, inquiring minds want to know. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? The same deal as it was 30 years ago. Richie is the king and a little bit more than the heartbeat of this East Coast radio thing. And you can't fuck with that no matter how hard you try. Call the president, for Christ's sake. See if he wants to tangle with me. Ah.
Now you want to talk to the president. What the fuck is wrong with you, Richie? He sounds angry. He wants to talk to the president now.
Hey, 2x4. Anybody that knows him, including his colleagues, knows he's anybody but hangry. Even that little cunt in Ringwood named Joy knows Richie is overjoyed at this moment. I'm back in my quiet chair.
Hey, Plunger, go over and take care of Richie.
Hey, Plunger, he's gonna lend you his Kevlar glove, his tap on the shoulder, and the manhood he didn't have to bring it, and he wants you to go take care of it.
Hey, Richie, how many times you gonna go 10-7, you dope fiend? Go already.
Why? Is the truth and justice I'm delivering don't coincide with your brand of truth and justice? Shame on you, Mr. 250.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like you said, 25 times on separate occasions, you're going 10-7. You're going to go to the bodega. You're going to beg for a Lucy or two and for some milk. Come on, man. I know you wait till the milk with a guy before he throws it out. Right?
Look at how I got him. Look at how I got this scared, exposed, lying little junkie. Can you imagine how cherry red and embarrassed he is at what happened in the last 20 minutes?
Yeah, I drink the milk when it gets chunky, you know what I mean? I like it like that. Okay, here, Richie.
Yo, do you hear this guy? This is supposed to be some kind of an enforcer. I think the only thing he enforces is lies. I am the United States of America's #1 pit bull enforcer. And I tell you, if I ever enforced like him, they'd find a way to lose my appointment. I'm clear.
Bull enforcer. Did you just hear him say that?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Hey, Richie, am I clear to understand you're the United States #1 pit bull enforcer? Did I hear that right, or should I hit my head against the wall? Did you just say that, Richard? Richard V. Caprano, did you just say you're the #1 United States pit bull enforcer?
I didn't stutter one word of it. Go take it up with the Department of Defense, right, your congressman, or call that fucking piece of shit called Chump. I don't work for him. I'm suspended without pay right now, and that's a beautiful thing.
So when are you going to get it reinstated, Richard? Am I clear to understand?
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta get out of here, man. He just wants to lock it up and talk to the king, man. I ain't got no time to entertain you, no blomo homo. I'm gone.
That the NYPD owes you, Department of Defense, CIA, Secret Service, KGB, FBI. You got all these agencies owing you back money, Richard V. Caprano. Am I clear to understand, is this correct, sir?
Oh, no, sir, definitely not correct. In the New York Times, the FBI calls me an invincible monster. In the New York Times interview, the FBI refers to me as an invincible monster. And no, the FBI don't owe me anything. They wish they could have me on their team, but they got the wrong leadership. So that's never going to happen. But if you don't believe me, if you want to read it in the New York Times yourself, Mr. 250, just go type this into Google. Joseph D. Pistone sizes up his imitators. Type that into Google. You'll find a New York Times article. The last paragraph is all you need to know. As a matter of fact, that last paragraph answers a whole lot of unasked questions. I'm clear.
Case closed. Case closed, Richard. That's it. You said it all, man. So you're the unified law enforcement Rambo when it comes to the United States territory. Am I clear to understand that, sir? When the garbage needs to be taken out, you go to any part of the globe and eliminate the trash. Am I clear to understand that, sir?
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. 250. When the Russians make their move on their land not too long from now, and Trump decides to sell out this country, watch who's in charge, watch who takes control, and last but not least, 250, do me a favor. Kindly make sure in my eye vision on my computer screen you are a blue blip. Because if you're not, we ain't blowing right by you. If you are a red dot, you're flawed in God and memory. The King of New York, the most talked about, most envied and feared man. Large and in charge on U.S. land. When push comes to shove, second son is in command. And I'm clear.
Easy, Craggy.
Hey, Richard V. Cappy, am I clear to understand you're a highly decorated special agent for the U.S. government? I don't want to blow your cover out here, but am I clear to understand that, sir? And speak clear and coherently into the mic, sir. You're under oath.
You could have stopped that guy this afternoon, but...
Richard, talk, Richard. Speak to the microphone. Speak into the mic, Richard.
Whatever he's smoking, I want some because I want to feel high.
Beloha, beloha, beloha in the finest. Yeah, baby.
Secret Asian man.
Now, the man is a very highly decorated special agent for the U.S. government, and on a need-to-know basis, whatever person needs to be taken out at any part of the globe at any given time, Richard V. Cappy, special agent, is there to the rescue. He will take out any target that deems need to be eliminated. Am I clear to understand that correctly? Did I describe that correctly, sir? He's quiet now. I hope I didn't blow his cover. Hey, Richie, I hope I didn't expose you, man. Come on. I know you're a highly decorated agent, but, we got a lot of shit going on in the world, and we need more people like you.